What's up, peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. Hey. Another day with Mr. A. Happy A Day, y'all. Spoiler alert, we're doing it again. Mr. Fundamentals. Just in the wake of the last video I did the other day. We're gonna stay on this. Those who truly awaken will never really find love. And I said it in that video. Sad thing is, most women, by the time they awaken, it's too late. She's already been in the streets. She already got the emotional damage. She already got the soul ties. She's already bound to another man. And then, once all that happens, now she want to get standards. That's their right to do that. Nobody is saying you can't do that, ladies. That is your right to do that. But it's also my right to call you a goddamn court jester and laugh at you because this is freaking hilarious, bro. Again, this is her right to do this. But again, this is nothing new under the sun. What type of society do we live in? We live in a society that has bent the knee to the Jezebel spirit. What type of society we live in, y'all?
Too long. You're not getting there because you haven't fit the box of the fairy tale. So for me, it's helped me break down what all of my clients know. Y'all know I call it the fairy tale ideology. And I'm not exaggerating, Can. I want to say 100%, but I'm going to go 99.9% of women who come in my office, I'm having to work on breaking their fairy tale ideology.
We got to do it, y'all. I got to keep saying this. I'm not just spouting crap. They are all under the Cup-a-Limming Babylonian, their choice, by the way, indoctrination. That's why I can play the same clips. The clips are ready. That's why I can play the same clips and just keep hitting all of them because they're all connected, drinking from the same spiritual well. I don't care what color they are.
I was never giving my 20s to a man because I know the sacrifice that comes if you're an ambitious woman that wants a family. And I said, 20s, you can't have that. But 30s onwards, you can. Because by then, I know myself, met me, and you either accept me as I am or you hit the door.
Is age appropriate. When you are in your 20s, it's okay to play around, play the field, and play the game. But when you hit them 30s and up, it's time for you to be transparent about.
They're all dipping from the same spiritual well. About to play a clip. It's about 2 minutes. I'm gonna let her go on. I'm gonna let her bump her gums, getting online, thinking she's spitting some knowledge. I swear to God, bro.
There ought to be laws against you yapping your jaws.
There ought to be laws against you yapping your jaws. But I love it. This gives me content to make, and I just pick this stuff apart because it's too easy, man. Here we go. This is funny.
This may trigger some people, but this is just where I'm at and how I'm approaching dating at this stage in my life, especially as a single mom and someone who's really intentional with my energy. I decided that I don't do the whole boyfriend, girlfriend thing anymore. To me, that language, guys, it feels a bit high school. I'm not interested in being anyone's girlfriend. What I'm interested in is being a wife. And for me, it doesn't make sense to give someone exclusive access to me unless there is a formal, tangible commitment, as in I am engaged or married. Think about it. When you go to a doctor's office and you fill out a form, you only ever see 4 options: single, married, divorced.
She thinks she's spitting some knowledge, y'all. She thinks she's spitting, y'all.
That's it. There is no girlfriend or boyfriend box. That's not even a real status. So until I am engaged or married, I consider myself single. Not in a careless way, but in a conscious and empowered way. Because here's the thing, I don't believe that men need exclusivity in order to get to know me or in order to decide if I'm the woman that they want to build a life with, and vice versa. And I'm not going to play house or cut myself off from potential options while they figure out if I'm the one or not. That just really doesn't make sense to me. And to be clear, that does not mean that I'm sleeping around or being reckless. I'm incredibly intentional with my energy, my time, and my body. For me, it's very simple. Dating is dating. And unless there is a ring on my finger, I reserve the right to stay open and sovereign in my decisions, just as I want the person I'm seeing to do the same. Because the truth is, if someone else came along who felt like a better fit, I would want them to have the space to explore that before making any big decisions with me, right? I would rather find that out sooner than later. I don't want to stand in the way of someone else's clarity or alignment. And the same goes for me. If someone shows up who feels more serious and is more aligned with the kind of life and love that I desire, I want to be free to explore that too. To me, it's not about playing games. It's about self-respect and protecting my heart, my time, and my energy. Secure men and women will not be threatened by this.
Predictable. Too easy.
Guys, this is, again, she hitting all the red flags, all the key points, man. This is too easy. This gives me content to make. You tired of hearing me talking about it? We're going to keep looping it again. I'm never going to run out of material. I'm never going to run out of material. Ma'am?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
I'm about to break this down, bro. She said too much right here. Too much. And again, she thinks she's doing something unique out here. This is the scary part. This is the romantic programming. So I played stripper doctor. 99% are under the romantic indoctrination. 99%. And just like that video I did the other day, by the time most of them actually realize, once she realizes, oh wow, I'm just a cum dump. Oh wow, he's just using me. Oh, it's too late. She's already been ran through, getting throttled, getting all the sausages. Now she want to get wisdom. Now you want to make them wait. Now you want to put on a ring on a finger. That is your right to do that, ladies. Nobody is saying that you can't do that. All I'm saying is you're in loser denial.
Are you in loser denial or something? I had a bad case of loser denial myself. Till a lacrosse team stuck a parking cone up my ass.
That shit's funny. That's all I'm saying. That is your right to do that, ladies. That is your right to go have fun in your 20s. Go out there and find yourself. Go out there and have a baby out of wedlock with some other dude, and then all of a sudden get on here and act like you're a virgin. Again, this is romance, y'all. This is the society we live in. This woman's literally getting up here acting like she's a my fair maiden. Again, you can't. I talk through them. You can't tell them nothing. They're gonna double down on romance because they're the main character in romance. It's pointless going back and forth. I don't talk to them. I talk through them.
Too much talking.
It's pointless. It's pointless. They're hard-coded, and you're not going to get them to humble themselves. Again, the Jezebel spirit. Jezebel does not humble herself. Jezebel goes out with two middle fingers. Then she gets yeeted out the window, trampled by horses, and then her corpse gets devoured by dogs. That's the fate of Jezebel. So good luck for you guys trying to speak logic into this. Let's break this down. I'm going to add the Mr. A twist to this because she said too much, and I can just break this down bit by bit. Here we go. Let's loop this back again. Now I'm going to pick it apart.
This may trigger some people, but this is just where I'm at and how I'm approaching dating at this stage in my life.
Right off the rip. This is where I'm at. This is how I'm approaching dating at this stage in my life. What stage of what this is too easy, man. What stage of her life is she at, y'all? What stage of her life is she at?
There's a secret that many guys don't know, especially in today's day and age, is that women love nice guys. We may not understand how much we love and appreciate them until we're a little older, and we've gotten that sort of asshole phase out of our systems. I'd say by our late 20s, early 30s is we're just our late 20s, early 30s, our late 20s, early 30s is we're just exhausted by the jerks, and we have no time in our lives anymore for them. So we really start looking for men who we know will be great long-term partners, aka nice guys, right? And that's you.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
Same energy, y'all. Same spirit. Getting on here, bumping her gums, yapping her jaws, bro.
There ought to be laws against you yapping your jaws.
There ought to be laws against you yapping your jaws, bro. Ought to be laws against you yapping your jaws. Same spirit. What's the common ground here? We're gonna get to it here in a second. The type of guy she's dealing with. We're gonna get to her in a second. I'm at this stage in my life. I'm tired of the bad boys. I'm exhausted with the jerks. Now I'm ready to get standards. Again, well, I'm gonna let this woman tell you, they have no problems being sexually exploited as long as she's benefiting from it.
Love when smart women enter the chat. But women pretend to not want to be sexualized. They pretend to not want to be objectified. But deep down inside, a lot of women, most women is cool with all of it if they benefit from it. If they benefit from it, then they okay with it.
Why is this woman singing a different tune now? Why does she want to lock up the box after the fact, after being skeeted in, after being throttled in the streets, after bearing another man's child? Now you want to get the standards. Why? Why now? I'm telling you right now, they're not going to get the wisdom and insight until that first gray hair spouts. When that first gray hair spouts out the head, then they start getting a reality check. This woman is no exception. Move accordingly. Now she has a problem with it. Now she want to get standards because she is not netting the results. It's not netting the results of the romantic programming. And again, they think they're all unique. We're going to get to the guy that she's dealing with, that most of them are dealing with on these phones. They think they're unique. The Dumb and Dumber programming until they realize they're not.
With it until they're not getting nothing out of the deal. And then they want to be Sojourner Truth. Then they want to be Angela Davis. Then they want to be Bell Hooks.
Nothing new under the sun. The same thing, y'all.
But before that, when they was getting their piece, they was cool with it. This is also why I say at the end of the day, no matter what women get online and talk about, men not gonna take women serious for real, because the ones that have access to women, they know what's up.
She getting ahead. I was about to go ahead and break this down, but she already telling y'all. This woman getting on here thinking that she's gonna get, I said before in that previous video, I got some bad news for you guys out here too.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
She wants Richard Ramirez. She wants Ted Bundy. She wants Pookie in a suit with money to take her seriously. That's what she wants.
Sharing all them statuses and quoting all these serious for real, because the ones that have access to women, they know what's up. They know what's up. Sharing all them statuses and quoting all these feminists and all that stuff. They know how y'all get down in real life. They know how y'all get down in real life. And so it's just like, it just don't matter. It just don't matter. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, be careful the kind of women that you listen to in real life, because a lot of women can be whoever. They can be whoever. Literally can.
She gave me all the game, but here we go. Let me continue. We already going off on a tangent.
This may trigger some people, but
Nah.
this is just where I'm at and how I'm approaching dating at this stage in my life, especially as a single mom and someone who's really intentional with my energy.
The woman has a kid. She has a kid, and she up here talking this kind of crap, y'all. The fairy tale programming is real.
Don't do the whole boyfriend, girlfriend thing anymore. To me, that language, guys, it feels a bit high school. I'm not interested in being anyone's girlfriend. What I'm interested in is being a wife.
You know the type of guy she's dealing with. And again, is this moral? Y'all already know where we're going with this. Is this moral? Is this ethical? She's dealing with a certain type of man who's telling her what she wants to hear to get access to her. That little situationships, and then it's over. 2 to 3 months, girlfriend, boyfriend. I'm just going to tell you what you want to hear to clap your cheeks, and then send you on your way.
Ooh, child, some women are mad at me because I said that women keep focusing on tall, dark, and handsome with a big penis and 6 figures, and they're passing up the good guy, the nice guy that wants to take you out. Why should we have to settle, Kendra? We should have somebody on our level. Well, let me share with you guys some data. Information that I can confirm from hosting a dating show for the last 3 years. Okay, so every night I might get 100 single women who are looking for a relationship. Most of these women want committed relationships. Out of those 100 women, I may get 10 men. So let's just start right there. If I have 100 single women and 10 men, automatically every woman is not going to get a man. Just from that right there, okay? There's not enough. Now, out of the 100 women, let's say out of those 10 men, there's only really 2 men that the 100 women really want to date. Okay, so now we have 100 women with 2 men.
This is the guy our girl wants to take seriously. This is the type of dude she wants to take her seriously.
Here, every woman is not going to get a man. Now, this man is living in heaven. It's 2 men and 100 women want to date him. What is he going to do? He's going to pick and choose because he can. He has the options to do so.
Again, why can't I keep playing the same clips and hitting all the freaking same, they're all doing the same playbook? There's a reason for this. There's a reason for this. We're going to let Rick Ross tell y'all. Guys, I love being vindicated. Yeah, y'all get tired of me talking about it. Y'all click off, man. This is too easy. Again, some people are new. I'm not just spouting bull crap. This is all by design. Move accordingly.
Liking these hoes pics and all that, and we all fucking the same hoes. Them basketball niggas, acting niggas, we fucking the same hoes, the same ones, my nigga. Bounce, bounce. Me and Pusha T fucking the same hoes. Me and T.I.P. we fuck the same hoes. Me and Chris Brown we fuck the same hoes. The same hoes, the same hoes. Me and Justin Bieber fuck the same hoes. Me and Snoop Dogg we fuck the same hoes. Me and Yo Gotti fuck the same hoes. The same hoes, the same hoes. Me and Steve Harvey fuck the same hoes. Miss Universe, they all the same hoes. Forget they name, nigga, know the same goes. But I put her on her feet in that new Range Rover. Me and Mayweather fuck the same hoes. Money Team, Money Green, Green Lambo. Me and P. Diddy fuck the same hoes.
That's right. They're all connected. I'm going to keep looping this because this is important. This is why they all get on here, say the same crap. I don't care what color they are. We all fuck the same hoes. The 2%ers, rich niggas, all fuck the same hoes. We're bound. We're connected. There's a spiritual connection here. Y'all know what's coming. I freaking love this clip.
You remember. That's why I was saying the other show, don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina. He done hit the bottom, and now her mind, she insane. Her mind ain't good because...
She insane. This woman talking's insane. Her mind ain't good. When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind.
Took the easy way out, which was, okay, what's the next step?
You gotta be insane to get on here talking like this and to be talking with this much confidence, like you doing something, like you spitting some wisdom.
Dicks. You feel? A dick is like an oxy. Makes you forget about the pain from your last relationship, and you just need more oxys. You feel? When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind. When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind. When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind. The penis done hit the bottom, and now her mind, she insane. Her mind ain't good.
I'm proving a point here. Y'all tired of hearing me? I like breaking this down. I'm not just spouting crap, man. This is all spiritual soul ties. This is spiritual soul ties. This woman is damaged goods. Woe to the man. I'm going to do another video tomorrow. Woe to the man that gets these women. We're going to break it down. We're going to keep breaking it down because I'm never going to run out of material. That's why I talk through most of these women. This is your right to do this, ladies. You want to sit up there and get standards after you already been imprinted by Satan. That's your right to do that. More power to you. But I'm going to break it down. I talk through you, man. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Again, I'm not these simps that's trying to get in your panties, bro.
Too much talking, 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 too much talking.
I talk through y'all, man.
Because those men, 9 out of 10 don't really give a fuck about you. And when you meet a nice man, you wouldn't even realize, oh, like this is real love. And you will fuck that up too.
Never give my 20s to a man. It's okay to play the field, play the game. It's fine as long as I'm benefiting from it. When I'm not benefiting from it, here come the rules, principles, and standards. And that's only for certain men. That's only for certain men. That shit goes out the window if she likes you.
Calculated all in her brain. She's gone crazy. So you don't let everybody comment. When she comments, she hollering. She calling for him. Man, this stuff is programmed all up in this woman's vagina, rectum, uterus, all up in this mind right here.
My part.
And that will actually bind her. Actually reduce her to a calm freak.
And again, they do that for a season, and now she's upset.
Just to thank for the PhDs and master degrees to put on my wall in academia, but I have a master degree in being played by men, used by men, told everything I want to hear to get me in them positions. And I am, to be honest with you, I'm just going to be real about it. I'm very upset by being made a fool.
Our girls the same boat. Again, they're not doing anything unique. They're all dipping from the same romantic programming, the same spiritual well. Move accordingly. And think she's doing you a favor with this Pookie imprinted, Richard Ramirez, Night Stalker, Ted Bundy imprinted peace sleeve. Think she's doing you a favor.
Does it make sense? I'm someone who's really intentional with my energy. I've decided that I don't do the whole boyfriend, girlfriend thing anymore. To me, that language, guys, it feels a bit high school.
What does that tell you? She's not doing the boyfriend, girlfriend thing anymore. What does that tell you? She's dealing with dudes who tell her what she wants to hear to gain access.
So, these bitches now...
You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do this for those of you who think you'll have a rotation of women, especially who's already been used and abused and played by men. You're going to have to taint your soul. You're going to have to do this. Or just outright trick. But if you think she's going to like you for you, especially after being throttled in the streets, you think she's going to like you for you?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Trying to state from the beginning, what are your intentions? And guys shame me all the time about, man, you should be direct, open. Let me tell y'all guys something. And maybe y'all guys don't get that as much because maybe y'all younger, but I explain to you guys like this here. Even if you're younger, if you're in law school or med school or anything like that, you're going to get this once you become high value. Right? But I understand some of you young guys might not get it as much as somebody who's over 27, right? But understand this right here. Guys shame me for not being direct with this. I wouldn't get no ass if I didn't come up with my catchphrase about I'm open to it if the right person comes along, but I don't rush. Guys, I would never get no ass because every goddamn girl is stating this shit from the get-go now. Is a bitch wrote a book that's very popular called Hardball that basically teaching women how to be direct and ask this shit on the first date. I ain't gonna be no ethical motherfucker around here jerking off every night with my ethicals. Oh, fuck that bullshit. So you goddamn right. I'ma keep screaming their ass on until I goddamn they put me in the ground. You goddamn right. Moral motherfuckers.
I'm gonna keep connecting the dots. Y'all tired of hearing me talking about it? Y'all more welcome to click off, man. I like connecting these dots and just piecing all this together. They're all connected. We all fuck the same hoes. This is anybody that's in the streets. I don't care what color you are. The only woman this doesn't apply to is a woman that's a virgin. This is any woman that's in the streets casually sleeping around. They're all connected. They're not going to admit this because the Dumb and Dumber Jezebel programming thinks she's unique, and the Jezebel spirit will not humble themselves. That's why I talk through the Jezebel spirit.
What do you think the chances are of a guy like you and a girl like me ending up together?
Well, Lloyd, that's difficult to say. We really don't.
Hit me with it. Just give it to me straight. I came a long way just to see you married. Just least you can do is level with me. What are my chances?
Not good.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of 1,000,000.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Why I keep doing this? Because they all think they're unique from the romantic fairy tale indoctrination. She thinks she's special. That's why I call it the Dumb and Dumber. You're telling me there's a chance. They're going to take their risks. They're going to take the chances on the 2% until she realizes she's just a cum dump. Now she want to get out here spitting knowledge after the fact. They're all doing the same freaking loop, bro. Move accordingly. Now let's listen to what she's talking about now under that context, man.
Anyone's, but I don't do the whole boyfriend, girlfriend thing anymore.
Dude's telling her what she wants to hear to clap her cheeks. Now she's not getting what she wants, so now she want to get the standards. She was fine being sexually exploited in her 20s. Now she hitting that wall. Now we got standards.
Language, guys, it feels a bit high school. I'm not interested
okay.
in being anyone's girlfriend. What I'm interested in is being a wife. And for me, it doesn't make sense to give someone exclusive access to me unless there is a formal, tangible commitment.
How many times has she went through that loop? The girlfriend, situationships. Now she got that epiphany, like, okay, now I'm just a cum dump. Now I'm going to get some standards. That's fine. That's fine. You're more than welcome to do that. But to me, and any dude with any kind of common sense, it's laughable. This is your right to do that. Some single moms, if you still listen to me, that is your right to do that. Go right on ahead. It's laughable. You're in loser denial, but go right on ahead. See how that works out for you. You'll get a guy. You will get a guy. It won't be the guy that you want.
Or is any other woman feel like I'm pretty, I'm smart, I'm educated, because educated and smart is different. I'm business minded, I'm a good mother. Like, I have all these good qualities about myself. I'm healed, I go to therapy, I heal my inner child, and I'm still single. And the only people that's checking for me is people that I don't want.
Go to another video. What happens whenever you marry these women and they don't want your ass?
Engaged or married. Think about it. When you go to a doctor's office and you fill out a form, you only ever see 4 options.
My girl thinks she's spitting right here.
Single, married, divorced, or widowed. That's it. There is no girlfriend or boyfriend box. That's not even a real status. So until I am engaged or married, I consider myself single. Not in a careless way, but in a conscious and empowered way. Because here's the thing. I don't believe that men need exclusivity in order to get to know me or in order to decide if I'm the woman that they want to build a life.
This woman been used and abused and played like a PS5, bro.
Versa. And I'm not going to play house or cut myself off from potential options while they figure out if I'm the one or not. That just really doesn't make sense to me. And to be clear, that does not mean that I'm sleeping around or being reckless.
That crap goes right out the window if you come across a guy that you like. Stop it.
But if they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want, fine, funny, fucking money, you're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't because women this and men this, you're moving forward with this person.
All that crap going out the window. All that crap goes out the window. This woman's full of crap. You're full of crap, lady.
With the one or not. That just really doesn't make sense to me. And to be clear, that does not mean that I'm sleeping around or being reckless. I'm incredibly intentional with my energy, my time, and my body. For me, it's very simple. Dating is dating. And unless there is a ring on my finger, I reserve the right to stay open and sovereign in my decisions, just as I want the person I'm seeing to do the same.
And again, I'm sorry to tell you guys this. I got some bad news, man. I got bad news for y'all.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
She wants Tupac in a suit, y'all. This isn't just a regular guy. She wants the 2%er. She thinks this is gonna have the 2%er flock right towards her. The romantic programming got him by the teeth, y'all. 99%. She wants to say 100. The romantic programming is main character syndrome. She thinks she's the main character in her story. She thinks she's unique. She thinks she's special. The Dumb and Dumber programming, bro. You can't say nothing to him. Don't even try. Jezebel's hard-coded. She's going down with 2 middle fingers so you toss her ass out the window. And she'll get tossed by, she'll get trolloped by horses, and then her dogs will eat her corpse. That's how they going down. They going down with 2 middle fingers. So don't try. Don't even try it.
Someone else came along who felt like a better fit, I would want them to have the space to explore that before making any big decisions with me, right? I would rather find that out sooner than later. I don't want to stand in the way of someone else's clarity or alignment. And the same goes for me. If someone shows up who feels more serious and is more aligned with the kind of life and love that I desire, I want to be free to explore that too. To me, it's not about playing games. It's about self-respect and protecting my heart, my time, and my energy. Secure men and women will not be threatened by this.
You're right. You are correct. You are absolutely correct.
Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Any dude with any kind of common sense and options will never take you seriously. We're going to do another video. I'll probably do that one tomorrow. What happens when you marry these women? You can't fake attraction. She's already had her bottom knocked out. She's already created the soul ties. She belongs to the streets. Already had her heart broken.
I'm fucking done. I am done. I am done begging a mother to love me. Done begging him to spend time with me. Like, I swear, some of us women have more balls than you coward-ass men. You take good women. You take good women and you fucking break us down.
Well, I tell you, man, they think they're doing something new out here, but this is just some court jester shit. And you know what? The court jester track is not just reserved for dudes. I got to go ahead and bump it for women because this is some court jester shit right here. This is some court jester stuff, y'all. This is some clown-ish right here, bro. Hey, it has to play, y'all. This is bad. This is bad. You want to get standards after the fact? Now you want him to put a ring on her finger? After you bore some other kid's child and been throttled in the streets? Now you want to get standards? Oh, hell no. Hell no, bro. Hell no. It has to play, man. This is some clown shit. And only a clown will take her seriously after the fact. Get real, lady. Hell no, bro. Hey! The only type of guy she don't get is happy life. I'm nothing without a woman. A woman validates my masculinity. I'll say, how you guys doing? I need a woman in my life. I need to get some pussy. I can't do nothing without the pussy. I'll do whatever it takes to get her. Oh, she said she wants to wait to get married? I'll wait till I get married. I'll wait till I get married and I'll have sex with her then. Only a clown, man. Only a clown will take this seriously, man. You know what? I'm gonna do this. The video's done. I'm pretty much done. I got to do this. I'm gonna play her track, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can. We're gonna play this track with the court dresser track. Let's see how this sounds.
This may trigger some people, but this is just where I'm at and how I'm approaching dating at this stage in my life, especially as a single mom and someone who's really intentional with my energy. I've decided that I don't do the whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing anymore. To me, that language, guys, it feels a bit high school. I'm not interested in being anyone's girlfriend. What I'm interested in is being a wife. And for me, it doesn't make sense to give someone exclusive access to me unless there is a formal, tangible commitment. As in, I am engaged or married. Think about it. When you go to a doctor's office and you fill out a form, you only ever see 4 options: single, married, divorced, or widowed. That's it. There is no girlfriend or boyfriend box. That's not even a real status. So until I am engaged or married, I consider myself single. Not in a careless way, but in a conscious and empowered way. Because here's the thing, I don't believe that men need exclusivity in order to get to know me or in order to decide if I'm the woman that they want to build a life with, and vice versa. And I'm not going to play house or cut myself off from potential options while they figure out if I'm the one or not. That just really doesn't make sense to me. And to be clear, that does not mean that I'm sleeping around or being reckless. I'm incredibly intentional with my energy, my time, and my body. For me, it's very simple. Dating is dating. And unless there is a ring on my finger, I reserve the right to stay open and sovereign in my decisions, just as I want the person I'm seeing to do the same. Because the truth is, if someone else came along who felt like a better fit, I would want them to have the space to explore that before making any big decisions with me, right? I would rather find that out sooner than later. I don't want to stand in the way of someone else's clarity or alignment. And the same goes for me. If someone shows up who feels more serious and is more aligned with the kind of life and love that I desire, I want to be free to explore that too. To me, it's not about playing games. It's about self-respect and protecting my heart, my time, and my energy. Secure men and women will not be threatened by this.
Oh my
This may
God,
trigger some people.
bro. I'm sorry making myself laugh. I'm sorry. That shit was funny. Hey man, I ain't got no else to add, bro. Again, man, I'm serious, man. You can't do nothing with them, man. You can't do nothing with them, bro. Again, we all fuck the same hoes. This is spirit.
Same hoes. Me and Russell Simmons fuck the same hoes.
They're connected, y'all.
Been running through the shows since the big phones. Top down at the light, you know the word out. He get them turned out up in that absurd house.
Guys, this only applies to women, ain't no virgins. Good luck for y'all. Good luck for you guys finding a woman who has been tainted by this already. You think you're gonna find that?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
And again, I don't go back and forth to women. You know what you ladies sound like, especially y'all come on my channel trying to talk crap. This is what y'all be sounding like to me. What that mean? I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I don't recognize this. I don't recognize your voice. You already been in the streets. You bore some other dudes, bastard son of 100 maniac, demon spawns. You already had your whole phase. You already got your emotional damage. You got your soul ties. Do you want to come on my channel and try to say something to me? What? What? The woman got a kid, a bastard son of 100 maniacs, on here talking this kind of crap like she doing you a favor. I can't with these people, bro. I can't. It just gives me content to make. We're gonna keep doing it again. I told y'all tired of me playing the clips. Y'all can unsub, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I love being vindicated. The 304.exe is just gonna keep expiring, and they think they're unique. The Dumb and Dumber programming. You're telling me there's a chance they're going to take that risk, and then whenever she decides that she is no longer benefiting from it, now it's an issue, as our girl so eloquently
I love
stated.
when smart women enter the chat. But women pretend to not want to be sexualized. They pretend to not want to be objectified, but deep down inside, a lot of women, most women is cool with all of it if they benefit from it.
As long as they benefit from it, they cool. Whenever she's not benefiting from it, now want to get standards, now want to sit up here and get all these defenses up. And again, if you're a dude that's trying to clap these women's cheeks after the fact, you got to tell them what they want to hear. It is what it is, especially past a certain age. She's been used and abused, the defenses are up, and it just, that's what you got to do, unless you're just going to outright trick. So pick your poison. It is what it is. Hey man, monk mode is undefeated. The milk has been spilled. The die has been cast. All you can do is move accordingly. Any of you men playing her game, want to take her seriously after the fact, you winner! You winner! You winner! It is what it is, man. I ain't got nothing else to add, man. I am out, good peoples. Latest.